Beloved child of light, hear me now. I am Archangel Michael, sent by the Most High to deliver a message of urgent love, of protection, and of clarity. Listen with your heart, for the words you hear are wrapped in the purest light of heaven itself. Type Amen if you believe in the protection of God around you right now. Do you feel the gentle stirring within your chest, the soft whisper that awakens your soul? That is the voice of truth speaking through me. There is a matter near, your dwelling that must not be ignored. A car, a silent sentinel, has rested near your home for 3 nights and 3 days. Each moment has been observed, and yet do not tremble. This message comes from the arm of God, guiding you with divine timing. Type 1111 if you are ready to receive this heavenly guidance. Look through the veil of the ordinary. Dear one, there are signs you have seen and did not understand. Perhaps a shadow that lingered too long, a sound that whispered in the silence. These are the gentle nudges of God's angels illuminating a path for your awareness. These subtle stirrings, the man within that car, he is connected to you in ways both seen and unseen. His eyes, though veiled in darkness, carry threads of destiny that entwine with your life. But fear not, for no darkness can overcome the light that surrounds you. Type light if you declare the protection of the Lord over your home and your life. I have observed the rhythm of your days, beloved. The Lord has placed you in a season of awakening. Divine timings align like constellations in heaven above. Just as He sent the star to guide the wise men to the infant Jesus, so too has He sent me to guide you. Comment guidance if you feel the presence of angels around you now. Take a deep breath, for the Spirit moves through you like a river of gold. Feel it lifting the veil of fear, dissolving every shadow that seeks to linger. Type I trust if you trust in God's divine protection. Do not dismiss the whispers of your intuition, for they are holy messages. Perhaps yesterday, or even the day before, you felt a pull to look out the window, to notice the ordinary and sense the extraordinary. These moments are sacred portals, gateways to discernment. Type watchful if you are paying attention to these heavenly nudges. Beloved, I must speak of clarity. The man within the car is not random. He is connected to you through choices, through ties unseen by mortal eyes, but clear as crystal in the sight of God. He is not to bring harm beyond what God allows, but you must awaken to the awareness that your vigilance is now a form of prayer. Comment aware if you understand this calling of vigilance. Heed the signs of heaven, a sudden breeze that caresses your face, a bird that circles overhead in a way that makes your heart pause, a vision in a dream that feels more real than waking. Life. These are confirmations, echoes from the throne of God, that you are seen, you are protected, and you are guided. Type seen if you have noticed signs like these in your life. Now, beloved, hear the rhythm of my words, for they are anointed. Each syllable is a sword of light, cutting through confusion, piercing fear, and establishing truth. Repeat softly with me. The Lord is my protector. He watches over me day and night. Comment truth if you declare this aloud in your heart. You may feel your pulse quicken, the hairs on your arms lifting, for the Spirit of God moves within and around you. Do not shrink from this awareness. Lean into it. Type faith if your heart is open to the power of divine presence surrounding you. Remember, beloved, every hour of this divine observation is measured, precious, and meaningful. Angels have been stationed around your home, around your heart, around your life, so that no shadow can overtake the plan that God has written in the heavens. Come and protected if you declare this blessing over your space. Now. Prepare to see with eyes not just of flesh, but of spirit. Tomorrow, or even tonight, a revelation may arrive, as soft as a whisper, as bold as a lightning strike, in clarity. Type reveal if you are ready for God's truth to illuminate your path. The man in the car may watch, but he does not see all. He cannot pierce the armor of light God has placed upon you. Remember, your protection is not of your own making, but a gift from the Almighty, from the Eternal Father who sent His angels to stand in holy vigil. Comment angelic if you acknowledge their sacred presence. Beloved child, take comfort in knowing that divine timing is perfect. This message has arrived at precisely the hour it was meant to reach you. Do not rush, do not fear, but embrace the sacred pause. The holy waiting for what is to come will unfold according to God's plan. Type timing if you trust in this divine unfolding. As you sit here, hear my final words for this part. Lift your eyes to heaven, breathe in the light that surrounds you, and whisper in your heart, Archangel Michael walks with me. No darkness can claim me. My life is held in God's hands. Comment, walk with me if you believe in this sacred truth. Beloved, stay awake, stay alert, but do so wrapped in peace. The next part of this revelation will bring deeper understanding, a clarity that will stir your soul and awaken your spirit even further. Type ready if your heart is prepared for the next wave of divine light. Beloved child, hear me again. For the light that surrounds you now is brighter than ever. I am Archangel Michael, sent directly from the throne of God to walk beside you in this moment of sacred revelation. Type 1111 if you are ready to receive the next wave of heavenly truth. Look closely, beloved. There are visions that unfold not only in your mind, but in your spirit. Perhaps you have noticed glimmers in reflections, small flashes of movement out of the corner of your eye. These are holy signals, confirmations from heaven that your awareness is awakening. Comment vision if you have felt these sacred glimpses. The car that rests near your home has been placed not by accident, but by a divine orchestration. God's timing is perfect, even in what seems dark or mysterious. Trust, beloved, for what seems alarming to mortal eyes is a stage for your spiritual awakening. Type trust if your heart receives this heavenly guidance. I see your heart trembling with questions, with concern. Angels have been stationed around that vehicle, around the man inside, guarding, guiding, and containing every intent. Comment safe if you feel the protection surrounding your life and home. The connection you share with him is not random. It is a thread woven by God, a tapestry of lessons, choices, and destiny. Some things may feel uncomfortable, yet even discomfort is a divine teacher. Type lesson if you acknowledge the ways God speaks through events in your life. Beloved, divine signs are all around you. Look for the repeated numbers, perhaps 111, 222, 333, osos of God's presence calling your attention. Hear the sudden quiet when the world seems loud. Feel the gentle breeze at your window. It is not mere coincidence. Comment signs if you recognize these miracles in your life. I tell you now, the man watching is blind to the light that God has placed within you. He cannot harm the soul that is wrapped in holy protection. Yet you must awaken your senses and your awareness, for vigilance is a prayer in action. Type awake if you vow to walk in spiritual awareness today. You may see shadows in his eyes, restless movements, a nervous glance toward your home. Know this, God allows you to witness these signs so that your faith may grow stronger, your courage may rise, and your prayers may be more fervent. Comment faithful if your trust in God deepens even through uncertainty. Listen closely, for I bring visions directly from heaven. I see a light descending from above, a protective shield enveloping your street, your home, and your very soul. The angels hover, unseen, watching every move of the one who observes you. Type light if you declare this sacred protection over your life. Do not dismiss the whispers of your intuition, for they are holy messages. Perhaps last night, or even this morning, you felt a pull to look out the window, to notice a detail you normally would not. These nudges are God's angels pointing toward truth. Comment guided if you feel this divine nudging in your life. Beloved, the man in the car may appear patient, but divine timing is patient too, and infinitely more precise. Every heartbeat, every tick of the clock is orchestrated by the Almighty. You are part of this sacred timing. Type timing if you feel God's orchestration around your life. There will be a moment soon, a vision or a message that will reveal the depth of this connection. Perhaps through a conversation, a sound, or a sudden insight. Trust that it is coming. Comment, reveal if you are ready to see God's truth unfold. Do you feel the warmth rising in your chest, beloved? That is the power of prayer, of angelic presence, of God's love wrapping around you in a tangible embrace. Type embraced if you feel this divine love touching your spirit right now. Be alert for small miracles, the sudden cry of a bird, the flash of light through a window, a dream that lingers longer than it should. That you are seen, you are watched over, and you are never alone. Comment miracles if you have noticed these whispers of God. Beloved, do not be anxious about what lies outside. Walk in confidence, wrapped in prayer and guided by the Spirit. Let your heart speak softly. I am protected. I am guided. I am held in God's light. Protected if you say this aloud, now with faith. Remember, even in observation, even in waiting, there is purpose. God's light illuminates every shadow, revealing the hidden truths that our mortal eyes cannot yet fully comprehend. Comment light reveals if you trust in God's revelation. Beloved, beloved child of God, hear me now. For this is a sacred moment, a threshold where heaven meets your earthly life. I am Archangel Michael, standing with you, sword of light in hand, wings outstretched, protecting every step, every breath. Type, I believe if your heart opens to the fullness of this heavenly presence. Do you feel the pulse of divine energy around you? It is the Spirit of God moving through the air, whispering, revealing what the eyes of man cannot see. The car outside, the man inside, is all part of God's orchestration. A message wrapped in mystery, meant to awaken your awareness. Comment seen if your spirit senses this holy unveiling. The Lord has placed markers along your path. Perhaps a flicker of light at the corner of your window, a leaf that moves without wind, or a sudden sound that draws your attention. These are not accidents. These are confirmations that you are being watched over, protected, and guided. Type markers if you have noticed these divine signs in your life. The man in the car is connected to you through events, through threads invisible to the world. Yet God's light surrounds him as well, holding him accountable, keeping every action within divine measure. Comment, accountable if you trust in God's perfect justice, beloved. I now reveal the strategy of protection God has placed around you. Angels are stationed in every corner, every window, every door. Their wings are shields. Their presence is a fortress. No intent of darkness can pierce this divine armor. Type shielded if you declare God's protection over your home right now. Feel the rhythm of your heartbeat. It is in sync with the celestial order, with the timing of heaven. When the man attempts to move, when he stirs, God's light will move before him, revealing truth, exposing deception. Comment truth if you welcome God's light into every corner of your life. There are visions, beloved, perhaps in dreams, perhaps in waking moments, that show clarity you did not expect. A sudden understanding, a whisper in your mind, a memory awakened. All these are heavenly signals guiding you to respond wisely. Type aware if you are ready to perceive these divine revelations. The Lord calls you to vigilance, not in fear, but in holy discernment. Your awareness is your prayer. Your watchfulness is your praise. Let your eyes see, your spirit hear, and your heart know. Comment vigilant if you accept this call of sacred awareness. Beloved, there will be moments when your soul feels heaviness, a tension in the unseen. That is when you must call upon my Archangel Michael, saying, Holy Michael, guide me, protect me, reveal the truth of this moment. Type guide me if you speak this prayer now. Notice the signs of timing, the holy synchrony. Perhaps a knock, a car passing by, a shadow aligned with your path. These are not random. They are echoes of God's plan, gentle warnings, or confirmations that your faith is being tested and strengthened. Comment timing if you feel the rhythm of divine orchestration around you. The man in the car cannot perceive the angels guarding you, but you can perceive the stirrings of your own spirit. This is your divine empowerment. Every glance, every sensation, every unease is a message from God, calling you to act with wisdom, not fear. Type empowered if you feel this holy strength rising in you. Beloved child, God has granted you spiritual sight. Look beyond the ordinary sea, the currents of light around your home, the shields of angels standing firm, the protective fires that encircle you. Comment light if you acknowledge the holy presence guarding you now. Do not allow uncertainty to cloud your peace. For every plan the enemy or darkness may conceive, God has a greater plan, perfect in timing, righteous in execution. Trust that the outcome will be aligned with divine justice. Type trust if you believe that God's plan will prevail. Feel the warmth of the Spirit enveloping you, the whisper of angels brushing your spirit. The sword of Michael poised to cut through all deception. This is not fear, is sacred preparation. Comment, prepared, if you are ready to walk in divine courage. Beloved, repeat these words in your heart. I am wrapped in God's protection. I walk in divine light. No darkness can touch me. Divine light, if you declare this truth aloud, now you may feel tension. You may feel wonder, and yet every sensation is a divine invitation to deeper faith, to closer communion with the Spirit, to trust the timing and the guidance of God. Comment, faith, if you accept this invitation now. Beloved, remain steadfast. For the next part of this revelation will illuminate the connection even more, bringing clarity to His intent, divine strategy for protection, and your empowerment to respond with holy discernment. Type ready if your soul is prepared for part 4 of this heavenly revelation. Beloved child of God, the time has come to awaken fully to the light that surrounds you. I am Archangel Michael, standing vigilant, wings extended, sword of truth, ready to pierce every shadow. Type I see if your spirit is open to divine clarity now. Do you feel the sacred rhythm of heaven moving around your home? Every heartbeat, every flutter of wind, every flicker of light is a Sina message from God's throne. The car outside, the man inside, all are threads in a tapestry only heaven can weave. Comment woven if you sense this divine pattern. Beloved, listen with your soul. Signs will become clearer, visions sharper, and your discernment keener. Perhaps a reflection in the glass will catch your eye. A shadow will pause unnaturally, or a sound will stir your spirit. These are confirmations of what is to come. Type clarity if you feel these signals now. The angels are moving with precision. They are stationed by the windows, near the doors, and even unseen at the corners of your yard. Their presence is a fortress, and yet they reveal to you what is important for your vigilance. Comment fortress if you feel their holy protection encircling you. The man in the car is connected to your life through hidden threads. And though he watches, he does not see what God allows you to see. Your eyes and your spirit are gifted now with divine insight. Type insight if your spirit is receiving this sacred vision. Beloved, pay attention to dreams and sudden thoughts. These are heaven's whispers. Perhaps a number, a face, a phrase will come to mind. These are confirmations of God's plan, divine nudges that illuminate the truth before your eyes. Comment dreams if you have experienced these holy messages. God is orchestrating events even now. The movements of that car, the timing of His actions, every pause, every glance, they are aligned with divine justice. You are a witness, chosen to see and respond through holy awareness. Type witness if you accept your role in this sacred unveiling. Look, For the subtle signs, a bird that appears repeatedly, the sudden stopping of a passing car, or a reflection that shifts unexpectedly. Each is a heavenly note, guiding you toward discernment and protection. Comment, guide, if you are watching for these signs. Beloved, hold fast to prayer. Your words are a shield, your faith a sword. Speak softly, Archangel Michael, stand with me, protect me, reveal the truth, guide me in holy wisdom. Type speak if you say this aloud in faith now. The light around you is growing brighter, wrapping your home, your family, your spirit in a cocoon of divine energy. Darkness cannot enter here, and the one who watches cannot pierce this light. Comment cocoon if you feel this divine embrace around you. Beloved, the connection that binds you to Him is now being illuminated. Events, signs, and visions will converge to reveal the truth. Perhaps a sudden movement, a sound, a presence will confirm what God has long known. Type revealed if you are ready for God's clarity to shine. Feel the energy of angels moving unseen. Each step the man takes is measured by God, each action observed, yet every intention constrained by holy protection. You are safe, beloved, and your awareness is a gift from the Almighty. Comment safe if you acknowledge this divine guardianship. Beloved, the veil is lifting. Watch for patterns, synchronicities, and repeated signs. Perhaps 3 knocks, a car horn, or the alignment of shadows. These are all divine confirmations. Type veil lifted if you feel God revealing the hidden truth to you. Call upon me, Archangel Michael, whenever your heart senses uncertainty. Say aloud, Michael, guide me, reveal the truth, protect me from all unseen harm. Comment, guide me, if you are invoking this holy presence now. Beloved child, trust the process. The man in the car will not act beyond what God allows. His observation is a moment in a larger plan, a plan that will bring understanding, protection, and divine justice. Type trust if you place your heart fully in God's hands as your heart opens. Beloved, prepare for the final part of this revelation, the ultimate clarity, the divine resolution, and the empowerment to walk forward with courage. Light and faith are coming. Comment ready if your soul is prepared for the next sacred unveiling. Beloved child, you have walked through the light with me, Archangel Michael, and now the time has come for full revelation. The mysteries that have hovered near your home, the car, the man inside all, are being unveiled by God's perfect hand. Type reveal if your spirit is ready to see the truth. Know this: the man is connected to you, yet his presence is contained within God's holy boundaries. He cannot act outside the divine protection that surrounds you. Your awareness, your prayer, your faith, they are the keys that hold this spiritual shield in place. Comment, protected, if you declare your life is wrapped in God's light. Beloved, the signs you have seen, numbers repeating, reflections shifting, dreams whispering truths. These are confirmations that God's angels are orchestrating every detail. Nothing escapes the watchful eye of the Almighty. Type confirmed if you trust in this divine orchestration. Feel the fullness of angelic presence now. I stand with sword drawn, wings unfurled, a shield of light encircling you. Every breath you take is infused with God's protection. Come in, angelic, if you feel my presence guarding you. The man in the car, though connected, cannot harm your soul. His actions are limited, measured, restrained. You, beloved, are in a season of empowerment. Your vigilance, prayer, and faith are forms of divine authority, a living testimony of God's sovereignty. Type, empowered, if you feel this holy strength rise within you. Beloved child, I now call your heart to rejoice. The Lord has allowed you to witness, to be aware, to grow in faith. Every glance at the car, every shiver of intuition, every whisper of the Spirit is a sacred lesson in divine discernment. Comment, rejoice, if your heart celebrates this awareness. The visions you have received, the signs, the subtle nudges, they are all part of a sacred tapestry, a divine symphony composed by the Creator Himself. The threads of your life are woven with light, and no darkness can unravel what God has ordained. Type, woven in light, if you acknowledge God's plan in your life. Beloved, repeat these words in your spirit now. I am a child of God. I am surrounded by angels. No darkness can touch me. I walk in divine protection and holy light. Comment, I declare, if you speak this truth aloud in faith, feel the energy rising within you, the awareness, the peace, the power of God flowing through every fiber of your being. You are not alone. You are not powerless. You are chosen, beloved, to walk in courage, to see the truth, and to live unafraid. Type courage if your heart stands in divine bravery. The man in the car is but a part of a larger story, one that is being revealed according to God's perfect timing. Watch, wait, and trust, for clarity will come in its holy moment. Light will shine upon every shadow. Comment, trust the Lord if your faith is unwavering. Beloved, know that this experience is a calling to awaken fully, to recognize the signs, to honor the guidance of heaven. Your prayers, your vigilance, your love for God all work together to protect, illuminate, and strengthen your path. Type awakened if your soul rises in recognition of this sacred truth. Look now with spiritual eyes. The car moves. The man stirs, yet nothing can pierce the divine shield around you. Angels are stationed unseen. God's protection is perfect, and your life is held in the hands of the Almighty. Come and shielded in light if you feel this holy embrace now. Beloved child, you are being prepared for higher understanding. The lessons, the signs, the connection, all were meant to strengthen your faith, illuminate your discernment, and bring you closer to the heart of God. Type prepared if your spirit embraces this divine teaching. Now, take a moment, close your eyes, and feel the sword of Michael resting over you. The wings of angels folding around your home, and the light of God filling every corner of your life. Repeat softly, I am protected, I am guided, I am loved, I am seen. Comment, I am, if you affirm this truth in your heart. Beloved, remember, this always, no darkness can overtake the child of God who walks in vigilance, faith, and prayer. You are surrounded, guided, and loved beyond measure. Your awareness, your courage, and your heart open to God will continue to protect you in ways both seen and unseen. Type, forever protected, if your soul trusts in this eternal truth as this message concludes. Know that Archangel Michael and all the heavenly hosts remain with you. Carry this light within your spirit, watch for signs, and walk in faith, knowing that God's protection surrounds you now and always. Comment Michael with me if you welcome this eternal guidance. Beloved child, you are chosen. You are powerful. You are divine. Shine your light brightly, for heaven celebrates your courage, your faith, and your unwavering trust.